Hey Brick Maniacs, welcome back to another Friday sit rep. This week's promotion for buy 3 get a 4th free on all Brickmania custom minifigs, both in stores and online, still going strong all the way through next Thursday. We do also have a new F-16 on pre-order this week that will be eligible for that drop day promotion. And then we're also going to announce the prizes for the most recent MOC contest after we do our little design segment here, so make sure to tune in. Quick note though from me, if you are going to go for the customization options on the F-16, please make sure to read the product page very, very carefully, because this is something we haven't really attempted before, and while we're very, very excited about it, we want to make sure that there's no confusion and that we've clarified everything we could. So just make sure you read carefully, go ahead and submit those requests, and then we'll do the absolute best we can after that. Otherwise, let's head on into the design room, take a little closer look. All right, Brick Maniacs, like I said, we are talking F-16. So like we were saying, there's some different things going on with this model when it comes to the customization options that we're offering. So make sure you're checking out that product page, because it's going to look a little bit different than it has in the past. And that's because we're kind of trying to bring some next level options for you as customers, basically. So there's going to be some stuff there that's different than what you've seen before. So just read that. And then maybe Dan can talk a little bit more about that option here in the future as well. Sure. But otherwise, we're here to look at the build itself. This is the updated F-16. Does not include the stand, but you will be able to get that separately for all of your builds if you want. And so let's talk a little bit about the actual build.
Okay, well, this is F-16C. This is going to be like the standard F-16 kit that we're going to put out. It's not going to be available all the time. We'll put it out several times this year. So if you miss the initial launch, you'll get another chance sometime in the future. It's not going to be available all the time. And the reason being is that the customization that we're going to have in it. And that meaning it's going to come with a standard unit. The standard unit, we decided we're going to do the DC, Washington DC National, Air National Guard. That'll be the tail code and the printing on the aircraft itself. But if you want to get your own tail code, as long as it fits in this two-tone gray camouflage, we'll do it. Any unit, pretty much all the Air Force units, all the National Guard units had
lots of options.
Had this subdued camouflage. Or still fly with it to this day. So we'll be able to do your unit. It's going to cost you a little more to get a custom one done, and it's going to could take longer. What we want to do is do pre-sale, so we have time to get that artwork together,
exactly,
and get them off. So we're going to, it's not going to be like these are on the shelf. They're going to be readily available every minute of the day. The way it's going to come configured is going to be an air superiority variant.
Okay.
So it's F-16C, which is the most common model. Most common variant, single seat, and it's going to be configured in air-to-air combat capability. So you'll have, actually you only see two, but we have these new AMRAAM missiles on here. I just got the test prints this morning. They will be a little slightly different color-wise. We're going to have 4 AMRAAMs on here and 2 Sidewinders. So cool. 6 missiles and the fuel tanks. This will be the standard loadout for the F-16C. We'll do other loadouts. We'll do other aircraft in the future, but for this basic model, you're going to get fully loaded, so you have no empty weapons pylons. You'll have plenty of air-to-air missiles, and we will have some other missile options down the road. You'll have to buy them separately. They won't be like, hey, a drop-down menu. The only drop-down you're going to get, the option you're going to be able to get is
the custom field, so you can get that stuff filled in and get your unit
within
reason.
It is aircraft stand compatible. We've just decided, based on feedback from customers and also in effort to just let people buy the stuff a la carte, the aircraft stand will be separately. This is the same. I actually borrowed this from the Huey model.
Sure.
It's the same aircraft stand we've been offering for kits in the last 6 months or so. The last year, I guess, almost at this point.
It's not exactly backwards compatible, but definitely compatible with all updated models.
Right. Yeah. This. We used this stand previously years ago, and we brought it back. It's not an exact copy, but it's based in style on the old the UCS. Ultimate Collector Series Lego from way back in the day. It's a huge throwback, but it's so effective. It works great in the F-16. It's the same stand that's on the F-14 here. Even the Sherpa here is same capabilities. You can still use it. So
that's definitely going to be a nice standalone option for people to update on their own, or to just pick up in conjunction with the new F-16.
Right. So this is separate. You'll get this. You'll get a nameplate. The nameplate will be able to attach to the aircraft stand just the same way, or I'll just have it as standalone if you just want to have a desktop display. One figure. all new helmet. The helmet and I have the right helmet, but I don't have the oxygen mask.
Ninja,
The Test Ninja is wearing the helmet. Does not have the oxygen mask, but they will be 3D print parts. Printed parts included. The AMRAMs are all new. Each AMRAM has, I think it's 5 3D printed parts on it.
Wow.
So, and then the rest is Lego, of course. But that's a being able to make our own missile components is kind of a next level thing.
It's a cool thing to explore. I agree. There's some more stuff around the corner, so stay tuned for that. But I think just seeing it, kind of appearing on the F-14 and then now on the F-16, I think it's a new direction for sure. But again, that detail, it's like a muzzle brake. You just can't necessarily replicate it with system brakes.
And we've been trying for years and years to not to build our own and let's just. Or not built.
Let's just create our own.
They look okay, but now we want to do a standard. We're making our own standards. This is the new standard. Every missile, every bomb is going to have the components on it that we need to make it look more realistic.
Now you're saying this is another lawn dart aircraft, similar to the Thunder Chiefs and whatnot of past.
Yeah, it's definitely sturdy. I mean, the only thing that sucks is that it has all the stuff on the bottom.
Yeah, sure.
So you got to be careful where you pick it up because But it's sturdy. It's definitely, you have lots of options for picking it up. It's not going to break.
Very swooshable, as they say.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I actually made this the little pitot tube on here. Purposely, it's collapsible, so if you do drop it on your foot, it will not impale your foot.
It won't go through your foot. That's encouraging.
So it does have a front crumple zone, so to save your toes from future impalement.
There you go.
So, but yeah, I mean, it does what it needs to do. We're working on the printing right now, so I don't have like a.
You got some stuff mapped out.
That's what the Post-it notes are just placeholders. This whole tail will be printed.
Yeah,
and that's the one thing, and it'll be printed per unit. So the DC National Guard will be first, but then you just imagine this thing would decorated within reason.
Yeah, right.
Of your hometown unit.
We'll have options there available. Absolutely. We want you guys to be able to bring the customization to bring your aircraft, the aircraft that means something to you, to life. That said, there are still limitations, so it is always within reason, and we'll see what we can do as this pre-order gets further along. Otherwise, a pretty exciting update. All in all, nice to see the F-16 back in action. And Dan, thanks for checking in.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so there you have it, the new F-16 in all of its glory, now available on pre-order. But let's get to some mock contest prizes. So we knew the theme for this past, the second half of last year was indeed Spec Ops, Black Ops, etc. And so for our third place prize, we're going to lead off with the modern German Special Forces. So that will be our third place prize there, that custom minifigure with the perfect caliber included. And then for our second place, our runner-up prize will be the six-wheeled Norwegian ATV. Does include the minifigure as well as that ATV build itself. And then finally, for our grand prize, we have the OH-58D Kiowa Warrior helicopter that does include those minifigures there as well. So that will be the grand prize for this most recent mock contest. And then, like I said, things are busy here at the HQ, so we're just going to put a little bit of a pause on the actual HQ mock contest. That being said, you can still participate in Mock Monday each month in all of our retail stores. So if you're near one of those or can make the trip, make sure to do that. Otherwise, that will do it for me here on a Friday. Thank you very much for watching.